Yo, what's up guys? You got pokeaim here, and today we're trying out the some of the new Pokemon in the RU tier. So we have Virizion, Gigalith, Lycanroc Midday, and Gigalith. So we have Sand Rush Lycanroc plus Gigalith. If you guys want to use this team, check out my website down below. If you missed my video on the tier shifts and you're like, what the hell, what are these Pokemon doing here? Feel free to check that out. That was uploaded earlier today. Sorry that this video is coming out so late. And you know, feel free to sub. I'm on my way to 300,000 subscribers, which is my goal at the end of the year. I kind of just want to play around, like obviously between this and Road Top 10, I want to explore the tiers a little bit more. I think we're only like 1,400 in RU or something, which I don't even think is top 500 at the moment. No, it's just really close because a lot of people do not play apparently, according to this. So we're somewhere right here. I just really want to see if Lycanroc is any good. Obviously, it doesn't have tough claws like Dusk form, which in my opinion is the best one, but the fact that it can abuse Sand Rush plus this is faster than Charizard naturally, though this is obviously adamant, so that might be a difference here. And then we have cool mons like Flip Turn U. Like I'm excited because Flip Turn Gigalith, first off, in this game that mon's gonna click buttons. Also, the fact that my opponent doesn't really have much for Lycanroc besides Xatu is really cool too, and we do have the Silvally Fairy, so it's an interesting squad. My Silvally Fairy has Surf, which is really cool for Colossal, but we give a spin off boost with Gigalith, so that's going to be interesting. I love Gigalith in this game, and I love Xatu's ability to get rid of hazards. This is our hazard control, huh? Just straight up Xatu. Okay, that's good to know. I'm a little bit worried about the Hitmontop despite having Silvally Fairy, because hopefully, you know, it doesn't overwhelm. This between Hitmontop and Glade doesn't overwhelm me, but I'm leaning towards Gigalith just because if they lead off with their basically anything that's Rabombi or even Turtonator, I can just Stone Edge immediately and really not care. I will go right for that too. As my dude is trying, don't dodge. They're trying to sweep me turn one, which is pretty cool that I ended up surviving that. And the reason that's pretty cool is because I'll live the Draco Meteor that they want to go for now, and I can set up Stealth Rock here or Scorching Sands. I eat that really well. They die to Sand, but I get burnt. But I do force in the Hitmontop to at least Rapid Spin here and take damage. If they want to go Rabombi, at least I've broken its Focus Sash. So Hitmontop does come out. They could easily Rapid Spin here. I'm debating if I want to make the aggressive play, because like with its attacks with Triple Axle, it's actually a giant threat to my team, man. It actually is a giant threat to my team. I'm a Toxic here, expecting them to want to Rapid Spin there, and I do manage to land, so that's important because Lycanroc's Stone Edge is going to start wearing down my opponent whenever I go for it, and I have multiple turns of Sand here too. Again, I am worried about that Triple Axle. I don't want to go hard Xatu because I want to be on top of their hazard control, but maybe it's not even necessary to do that just because I do have Sand Rush, so I'll outspeed them even with Sticky Whip up. I mean, like, they have relatively slow Pokemon. It's mainly Glade that I'm scared of, if I'm being honest. And by keeping Virizion alive, Virizion actually is expendable as hell here. Okay, I'm going to go Virizion as they end up going Colossal. Now, like I mentioned, Virizion is extremely expendable, like to the point where I'm willing to go for Swords Dance here, take whatever the attack they go for, and if I can knock out Colossal after that, awesome. I don't have Zen Headbutt, so I can't really hit Vileplume. But if I do hit Vileplume once, that'll open up my Lycanroc as well. So I'm going to go right for the Swords Dance. As they burn up, which I end up surviving, which is pretty cool. And we can just Close Combat here. Actually, Leaf Blade is better than Close Combat. Leaf Blade. That doesn't make a huge difference. Let's go right for CC. As they end up bringing out the Rabombi, and just like I did to them, they're gonna knock me out with the combination of Sand plus my attack. But I do get a young Lycanroc now, and this is the part where I might just click Close Combat again. I know it 4 times resist, but I think it kills. But mainly because it hits Hitmontop for some massive damage, and my other attacks aren't the best. I'll Crunch to be safe. As they end up going out to Vileplume, please don't get the Effect Spore. That does so much damage. Yo, my Stone Edge sends this thing flying, but I'm going to tell you right now, Stone Edge about to land right here. Beautiful. So I get rid of Vileplume, which means that now, like even going for Close Combat, their resist is going to die. They can easily make the Rabombi play if they want to, though. Or Glade. But Gigalith eats a hit from Rabombi, and I can Flip Turn if need be. Colossal comes out. Huh. Because Sylvali can deal with these two, I'm going to go out into my Dragalge here. Not too much damage. Not gonna... Bro, is this like an Endure steam engine type of thing? I'm going to drop a Draco. I think it might be like Endure steam engine. Or it's not, it's just a Guav. Alright, as they go for Stealth Rock there. A little bit annoying, but... I mean, I can't really do much about them rocks anyway. I'll just Draco again. I don't actually knock it out. And once again, I'll just Draco. I still have... I mean, as long as they don't have webs up, I'm okay. And I always go out into Xatu on the Rabombi here. I don't want to let them get up webs if I can help it. And nice. So that's going to be great because now I'm going to be guaranteed... I get a kill right now with Psyshock, basically. And the fact that webs are going to be up on their side means that Sylvali will outspeed their team and can kind of just kill with like multi-attack into multiple other attacks, rather. So, Gallade might be their play of choice here. They could make the Hitmontop play to Rapid Spin, which isn't bad. But if I weaken Hitmontop, then I can crunch. So I'll go for it. I did a lot more than I thought. And I'm actually still faster too, so I'll knock them out with the next Sucker Punch. I should, next Psyshock, I should be able to live a Sucker Punch if they have it. That's what I meant to say. And even if I get like damage on Gallade, that's great. And this is awesome too because now oh my gosh, they're faster than me. They're just, so they're max speed Jolly Hitmontop. Alright, not the end of the world here. I think this is Scarf Gallade, but I guess it could be Banded too. I just don't want it to be sub like bulk up, so I'm gonna make the Dragalge play because it doesn't let it get a sub if they end up doing so, and I can make the Gigalith play now. Let me Sludge Bomb because if they're just gonna get up webs and they end up being Swords Dance, I'd much rather get this damage because then I can sack. If they try and Swords Dance in front of my face, they're gonna take like 90%. I sack Gigalith and then I go Lycanroc and outspeed them, and I always have Sylvali. I always have Sylvali to smack them. Worst case is that they then have to flinch my team to death though. Oh, and they tried. So let's not Gigalith here. Just in case they have like Drain Punch or whatever. I don't want to just give them that recovery that might matter for later. They knock me out. And I bring out Lycanroc and I click Crunch and that should be a good game. I believe I do live a +2 Shadow Sneak if they randomly have it. So Lycanroc kind of cleaning up like I thought it would. Beautiful. That's young Lycanroc. Not bad. So, yeah, I mean, like, obviously, I wish there was some sort of combination between Tough Claws and like, and like Sand Rush, but that'd be broken, right? Why the hell should you get an essential, boost plus the speed as well? I do think this Pokemon is a little bit underrated, though, especially with what it's got. This guy has a very scary team, but it's very weak to Swords Dance, Lycanroc, if I can force them out. And I think if I can get it in versus Xatu, I can Swords Dance up and then kind of just pressure their team with that. Love Flip Turn Dragalge in this game too. It kind of deals with the Bronzong coming in and it lets me do some work from there. I am very, very weak to Bronzong though. I am very weak to Bronzong. Okay. Gigalith has like the least that it's scared of immediately, and I can easily make the Xatu play. They might make the Xatu play too if they're a little bit... Like, I wish I had Throat Chop because I can actually damage them, but... Sand Chip plus potentially getting up rocks this turn would be great. They could Gyro Ball now if they want to. They do Toxic, which is a no drawback play. That's smart. We're going to Teleport here as they go for Gyro Ball, and they unfortunately get a crit. And what we'll do is we'll bring out my my Dragalge, and I'll just go for Flip Turn. Because if they want to go for rocks, I mean, I by all means, So, Toxic, Gyro Ball, Earthquake, and Stealth Rock, they're not, like... They didn't give me anything out of there, so I know, like, I'm playing someone who knows what they're doing, at least. Because they could have tried to click rocks at any given point. And on that mon, too. Now, I kind of just want to spam Draco Meteor versus them if possible. I would love to get rid of their Gyro Balls, though. That way my Lycanroc doesn't have to worry. As Xatu ends up coming out. And we're just going to get a slow teleport off, well, a fast teleport off here as they do the exact same thing. Yeah, that's the only reason I would outspeed them. They go for teleport, but I bring out Sylvali Fairy, and that lets me Parting Shot in front of Bronzong. Huh. Are they going to Flip Turn with this thing, too? Okay, so this mon's gonna be a little bit annoying, for sure. How do they beat Swordsdance Virizion though? Alright. I'm gonna bring out Virizion now, and I'm just gonna Swordsdance up. I have Stone Edge for Xatu. If they Toxic, great play, but I mean, if they go Bronze, I have to Swordsdance up again. So we're gonna use Virizion to break. Like, Virizion obviously was already good, but I'm like really focused on Lycanroc. But if I can break through most of their mons, that'd be fantastic. Let's go for another one here. Click Close Combat now. They could make the Xatu play. Which takes a million, so I'll just click Close Combat again. If I get rid of Xatu, that means I get up rocks. Nothing on their team wants to take CCs. Unless they're Choice Scarf Teleport, man. That would be wild. If that's the case. Oh, and they gave me Bronzong. Amazing. So, goodbye, Bronzong. Obviously, they can protect here and do the thing, but I get in Gigalith now. And I just get to drop a Specs Draco. There's Choice Specs. I'm going to drop a Draco again if possible. 80% gone. And we're just going to go for another Draco. The fact that the Vaporeon's so low is so nice. Why are they giving me this now? Why? It looks like they're almost giving up. Maybe their Silvally can sweep me. It's Silvally Fairy. Huh. If it goes for Swords Dance, I'm going to bring out Virizion. That way they can't Flame Charge after. Because I'm at 12.1. Because I'll die. Right? It's a poison. Oh, they do end up getting the Flame Charge. Okay, that's okay. That's fine. Gigalith should eat, but I don't want to lose the Gastrodon. If they double Flame Charge, I should die to Sand plus Burn. And I bring out the Lycanroc now. Y'all want to Swords Dance so badly, man. I really, really, really want to Swords Dance there, but I'm thinking now that because this mon gets a kill, so I shouldn't sack this. We'll go Gigalith. I'm gonna Stone. Maybe it's not Stone is because if they want to go Xatu there, I'll take that for I'll take that free kill. But if they want to give me damage on Gastrodon, I will gladly take it, man. Hell yeah, I'll take it. You know what? I don't even mind getting up rocks if you're gonna give it to me. I don't. They could easily Earth Power here and knock me out, but I don't think I need Sand to win. Especially because they're in range of multi-attack and nothing I go for lets them set up. So I'm just going to Stone Edge here. Bring out Silvally. Going to Parting Shot first because they might try and go for Toxic. And I can bring out my own Gigalith and mess them up. And if they go Umbreon, I can Close Combat. I mean, they shouldn't go Umbreon. Actually, it'd be funny if they go Xatu and they get forced out. Let me just multi-attack because they have no resist. I'm like overcomplicating this endgame. Way more than it needs to be. Absolutely no resist to this, so Heal Bell shouldn't matter because whether that Gastrodon be physically defensive or special defensive, I have an Adamant Close Combat and I have a Specs Draco Meteor. One of them is going to kill Gastrodon. One of them will. For sure. We're just going to multi-attack now. Get rid of Umbreon. Are you special defensive? Oh, you are special defensive, my friend. Okay. I mean, that's scary, but not the end of the world. I still think this kills, by the way. This is adaptability boosted. Yeah, I'm about to say, like, I really do think that still kills. We'll just multi-attack here. I'm gonna multi-attack again, just in case they anticipated me to go Gigalith. Yeah. I'm gonna Sludge Bomb for the 30% poisoning, because Draco... Because I can kill him by going out to you and Swords Dancing up. I'll live their hit. For sure. If they burn me, I get the same hit off that I would have before anyway. And they make the wrong play. Because then I kill them. I might die to Rocky Helmet, but yeah. Cool. Lycanroc did it in that, though Sand Rush wasn't obviously as important. I definitely underestimated Gastrodon, and I've used it so many times too. So, they made a right play by Toxicking with Vaporeon. That was a really good play on their part, because they acknowledged the fact that if I Swords Dance, I could mess them up. Now, if I was Lumberry, it wouldn't have mattered. Maybe I should run Lumberry over Life Orb just because we're on Sand. I'm going to try that. Because from that position, I would have clean won. I know Life Orb helps with like defensive Zatu and whatnot, but like it's not like it's knocking me out in one hit. Even with Psyshock, it's not KOing me in one hit. And if it has Thunder Wave, I don't have to worry too much. Like in this case too, like being able to set up in front of you or in front of you is really nice. So I love my Lycanroc in this game. Stone Edge, Close Combat, and Crunch doesn't have answers. I mean, not that it has answers anyway. Gigalith is beautiful, and Gigalith helps me deal with this Pokemon. So I very much love Gigalith because it gets me basically a KO from the get-go. And we'll just flip turn here. I'm assuming they're going to make the Klefki play. Yeah, we're getting Gigalith. This is just to basically bait them, see how my opponent plays. Bait them to make a play there, and I'm assuming they have Poltergeist, which is actually kind of nasty. That's why they were saying run no item on the Zatu, huh? Okay, I'll teleport here as they go man time. Gives me Lycanroc, and it gives me a Crunch on their rune. I just wanted to know, like, based on the damage, how much I would do. So I'm happy to do like as little as that, or I'm happy to do that much damage to them, basically. And I can just Grass Knot here one more time. This Mon is threatening for sure, but now I have them in range of +2, and I'm going to put in some work on my Mon. Granted, this Mon about to mess me up. Hold up. This Mon is about to mess me up. I can recover with Zatu in front of them, so I'm okay with that. Or maybe I just ignore Klefki completely. I know rocks don't do crap, so I'm just going to Stone Edge here. Live their hit. And ideally connect and knock them out. Ah, okay. There you go, Gigalith. That was a giant threat. Now, granted, I just met their Salazzle destroy me for the most part. But I get in Lycanroc now. I Swords Dance on Keys. I just let Salazzle kill me, didn't I? Man, I made the wrong play. Because they're definitely going to Thunder Wave here. But if they get a Spike, I don't outspeed Salazzle anyway, right? So I guess it doesn't matter. Oh my god, they ignored the hell out of me. And they paid. They paid the price. Woo! Look at Lycanroc go, baby. Look at him go. And now he just clicks Stone. Now, they didn't remember that I have the Wandering Spirit. They didn't remember that I had the Wandering Spirit right there. So they technically could have went Salazzle. I don't think it would have killed me. But they could have went Rotom and knocked me out. But I did have 2 turns of Sand. So once I waste them, I basically get in Lycanroc. And at that point, Stone Edge gets a kill. Like, as long as it lands, right? I mean, I'm using Stone Edge so much. And why is this landing more than when I use Tyranitar or anything else? But, yeah. This dies. Or this comes really close to dying because it's Adamant Life Orb. That dude had, like, a lot more points than me. Cool. Alright, look at young Lycanroc doing with the Sand Rush. They just completely ignored the fact that Close Combat destroys somebody. Oh, thank you so much for having Sand for me. Appreciate you. That's amazing. Now, they do have a Claydol, which is extremely scary, too. I love my Gigalith in this. Just, it clicks Draco Meteor. It doesn't care. I have to be very careful around this Pokemon in particular. But Gigalith, no Dragon immunities. I click Draco, period, right? That's what you do. That is what you do. By me having Sand, by them having Sand, we naturally both have the matchup against each other. But, I mean, this is a giant threat, huh? Flip turn as they end up making that play. And what I can do is just bring out my Silvally and Parting Shot here. Unfortunately, now they know they can Iron Head my entire team to death. But we're going to Parting Shot just in case they opt to go for Rocks. Or Toxic. That'd be really nice to get them Toxic, because that will limit the Gigalith switches they have. I'm very surprised they ended up hard switching on that Mon. Yeah, we're getting Gigalith now. I'm going to make the Virizion play and just Swords Dance up. Well, now I'm worried about clicking Swords Dance because they could be banned. I thought they'd go Claydol. I'll get this matchup again. Maybe it's worth me hitting them once. That way Lycanroc can mess them up. I'm going to do it. Oh, yeah, it was definitely worth. Goodbye, my child. Time to go young Lycanroc and do the exact same thing. Click that Close Combat. I would Swords Dance here, but I don't know enough about their Claydol, and I don't know enough about my opponent. Just getting rid of Scavalier, so when I click Draco, I do get kills, is really nice. I have a Xatu, and I'm not afraid to use it. I can see them doubling out to Gigalith, though. This could also be Cobra Berry is a thing. Ah. No, I figured they'd have Teleport now. Now that I saw Sunny Day, like I kind of know what their set is. So I know that they're most likely Heat Rock. So that's really good for Lycanroc. Because again, Close Combat into Crunch will knock them out. I don't have to bother predicting. Oh, good play, good play. Get a Toxic off on my own. A Jetpack, that's so cool. I get a Toxic off on my own on Claydol, and I can still prevent rocks, which is awesome as well. And now I'll just continue to Grass Knot. Oh boy. Gigalith eats one hit, which is important. I don't think they should give me their Charizard. I really don't. But I'm worried about making anything, because this attack is going to hurt me. I'm going to make the Silvally Fairy play because it gets the most out of the turn. Like if they go Ninetales, whatever. Because I can still lose this very easily. I can for sure still lose this. Let me keep multi-attacking them. Because this Mon's a threat. Now their only Mon with the Heat Rock is their Claydol. So I'll gladly take that. Thank you very much. I'm gonna go for Flamethrower here because I thought they'd hard switch into Leafeon, but they made a nice play there. Okay. Gigalith does not allow them to do anything at all. I drop a Draco here and I get a kill with Gigalith. It doesn't allow Leafeon to set up, which is when we're scared. I didn't want to go Gigalith because I would be limiting my own sand turns by doing so. Come on, man. I'm sure this thing eats now. Okay, good, it didn't. Perfect. So I do take extra damage, which might matter for Charizard and stuff like that. I'm just going to Draco again. They shouldn't be able to kill me with anything. If they go Zard, Zard will die. Nice. I mean, that crit sucks for them, but take those. We'll go for the Draco again, because we're not going to let them Swords Dance up. In my face. Should I? Yeah, I'll Draco into Sack and Gigalith. I mean, that works too, right? Go Silvally, sack that so they take Life Orb plus Sand. And I think by me going Xatu, I teleport out into you. Oh, I'm not Jolly. I just messed up by realizing I'm not Jolly anymore. I'll Close Combat here, though, just in case they go Leafeon and I get the Wake. Damn, I've lost. Actually, not yet. Because I can wake up. Yeah, I can wake up, and I do have a Lycanroc. Come on, buddy. Woo! Young Lycanroc coming through, baby. And he avoids it, and he just comes through and clicks Close Combat. Good game, man. Lycanroc came through in that one. Not bad, man. Yo, Lycanroc kind of clean. Sarah's Lycanroc kind of clean. I don't think the crit on Charizard mattered. I'm fairly confident it died with solar power weakening itself. That Leafeon was probably adamant too, based on the fact that it knocked out Gigalith from 50% almost. Like damn near 50%. Oh, this guy has like everything that's new. I want to use his team. Oh, I want your team so badly. Is Sticky Web? Does Sticky Web even matter? You know what? They can get up Sticky Web if they have it. I kind of think this team wants defog. So Gigalith kind of just kills everything on its own. I'm going to use it because it kills literally every Pokemon on its own. Because my Xatu has 0 role in this game, it loses to basically every Pokemon on their team. I'm going to flip turn to break a potential Focus Sash. And I'm just going to go Xatu. And if I die, like to whatever attack they go for, I'd much rather weaken them. Because like I said, that Mon loses to basically everything. Alright, so now I bring out you and I get a kill on literally every Pokemon on their team. This is going to be the first Stone Edge I miss. I know their team is way too cool for me to hit a Stone Edge. Does that make sense? I feel like it does. Like their team is so cool. I'm going to miss a Stone Edge. Way too cool of a team for me to hit Stone Edge. Look at their name. Let me look that up. Wuhan Iron and Steel Corporation. Oh my. I'm gonna die. Die right now. The young Lycanroc. This is the only mon stopping me from spamming Sludge Bomb. Granted, they do have a Galarian Bro, but like, look at Lycanroc come through, baby. Strong mon. Strong mon. That's a GOAT, if I ever seen one. They have 0 Stone Edge resist, so... Ooh, that's cool. I'm gonna click... I mean, I could just click Stealth Rock and ignore them. Because there's no way they go hard Araquanid, said I. Silvally Fairy. I don't want to risk them actually being min speed on this thing, so I rather waste as many turn Trick Room as possible. If possible, rather. Why would I not Parting Shot? If they switch, it works for me. Like, my Gigalith had potential to be slower, but I mean, if I'm gonna hit Stone Edge or anything, it's gonna be Lycanroc. That's the. I mean, technically Gigalith on the thumbnail too, I think, right? That should be. This force is in comfy. Swords Dancing up doesn't let them trick them up again. Well, I guess technically it does. It depends on what they do here, because I don't think comfy kills me in one hit. How much do you take? Let's see how much you take. That was a crit, guys. Oh, I'm so sorry, sir. Or ma'am, or I don't know. I just gotta be very careful here. Earthquake gets me a kill. Wait a second. If they weren't min speed, wait, come back. If they weren't min speed on that, they're definitely not min speed on Araquanid. Get out of here. No way. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if you're not min speed on the Pokemon whose name has slow in it, you're definitely not min speed on Araquanid. And I can click specs attacks with Gigalith. So yeah, that right there just showed everything. That was all the information I ever needed. Okay, they set up Trick Room, I win again. Virizion has no purpose in this game, whereas Gigalith sets up the Sand, which is actually important because it gives me a special defense boost on both this and my other mon. So I rather than get up Trick Room and then I win the game with Gigalith. Or maybe I just don't care and I'm overthinking it. I just click Stone Edge. First Stone Edge miss. Good, good, good. There we go. Let's get that up. Sack Virizion here. Okay. Double down, double down. I just don't want to let Comfy in for free, right? That's what I'm going for. I don't want to let Comfy in for free. Sir? This is a battle? Alright, hard Gigalith. And then I just click Spec Sludge Bomb and I think I win. Yeah, I'm sorry, but no. No. That was a crit too. I mean, good game, bro. Alright, well, I hope y'all enjoyed. Lycanroc definitely MVPing it up, and Gigalith was not too bad, so I'm happy about that. Sand Rush Lycanroc is actually pretty cool in RU. But of course, if you did enjoy it, feel free to leave a like, subscribe. I will see you guys next time. I have no idea where are we ending it. Where's my rank at this point? My name is a reference to Hippo, but the name is spelled wrong. But ladder RU. Yeah, Dimjiro. Hajime no Ippo, my favorite anime, if I didn't know. I think I have a little bit more than this. I must have been playing with some friends. 78.9 GXC, what the hell? Alright, I'll see y'all next time. Peace.